Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, June 7th, 2026, and it's time for your Sunday reading. I'm Dolly. This is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and as always, I am so glad that you are here today. Let's go over to Spirit and find out what we need to know for this week. Let me just switch the camera here and we'll get that started. All right. So we are now in the month of June. So we are using the Sisterhood of the Seers Oracle by Athena Laz, and we're using the Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Faye. So I'm going to get these cards shuffled, and as I do, I'm going to ask the angels to protect us. I'm going to ask the spirits of the land and my home, the Landvatir and the Husvatir, to surround us, and I'm going to ask the ancestors to give us wisdom. What do we need to know for this week's Spirit? Please and thank you, and I love you. All right, we've got our cards out, so let's get started with the first one. And the first one says, dream your true north. Dream your true north. Oh, I love that. Let's see what the tarot is with it. It's the Magician. Well, now that's interesting. So what I'm feeling from this card, from the Magician, is pay attention to details. Use your tools and pay attention to details. And dream your true north. What Spirit is telling me, as we are going along our path this week, as we're going with the flow and just doing what we got to do this week, we need to remember where, what our priorities are, what our principles are, and kind of stick to that. Stick to where the guns. Stick to what we're doing. That is normally how we follow through on our path ethically. Okay, not to let our ethics fall to the wayside. Just because we want to have something done this week. And the Magician says, as long as we're using our tools and as long as we are paying attention to the details, we should be able to accomplish this and still, stick to our honor, be honorable in what we're doing. So yeah, well, that's interesting. Okay, so let's get to the next two cards. So we've got Seer of Dreams. So another dream card with another owl. Seer of Dreams. And it says consciousness manifesting, reality shifting. The Seer of Dreams. Consciousness manifesting, reality shifting. Let's flip over the tarot and see what that is. It's the Queen of Crystals. All right, so crystals are pentacles in this particular deck. We got a little hedgehog here. And the queen of crystals, or the Queen of Pentacles, is this extremely nourishing yet really well balanced, practical woman. Okay, and she is definitely a seer of details. She's somebody who definitely pays attention to details and is very aware and very mindful, very in the moment as she goes through life. And the Seer of Dreams, consciousness manifesting, reality shifting, she is also, paying close attention to the details, looking for those opportunities to manifest, for those opportunities to make her dreams come into a reality. Okay, so we're getting a lot of dream imagery here and a lot of manifesting and paying attention to details. Let's see what the last two cards are. We've got the Seer of Spirit. Devotion, trust, and the universe. Wow, the Seer of Spirit. Devotion, trust, and the universe. All right, let's see what okay, so we've got the 10 of shells, and shells are cups. Okay, it says blessings and well-being, but it is in the medicine position. Okay. So I am feeling like, what is this feeling I'm feeling? Usually, like the Ten of Cups is very much a family harmony kind of card. And when it's in the medicine position, it can be not necessarily that the family's falling apart or anything like that, but it can be more of a like a cautionary, like a precautionary message of being careful how you communicate to your family, how you communicate to your friends, your coworkers. Mind your words, be very aware and pay attention to your words. And the seer of spirit is seeing trust the universe, trust that no matter what, things are going to fall into place exactly as it's supposed to. Okay. So I feel like this is a cautionary message from spirit, not to try to push your agenda, um, but allow things to organically fall into place. Okay. Don't try to manhandle your way into your will being done. Just allow it to organically flow to that point. Does that make sense? So we're getting a lot of, you can manifest your dreams. Now is a great time to do that, but let it happen organically, and don't push it too hard. With the people around you, that could cause some disdain amongst your friends and family if you push too hard. Okay. All right. Let's go back over to the other camera. Well, I always like it when we get messages about, our dreams coming true or manifesting our dreams. I love that, I love that reminder from spirit that says, hey, your spirit team is like, hey, we're all here. Hello, come talk to us. We're here to help you, and I like that. I like that open communication that we have with the spiritual realm that surrounds us, that is here to help us. I think that's amazing. So, anyways, thank you for coming. I will not have a Good Morning Coffee and Talk this week, Wednesday, because Rick has surgery for his prostate cancer on Tuesday. So if y'all could say a prayer for me, I know so many of you have been praying. Thank you for that. Please continue to say prayers for him and for me too, that I'm patient and kind, with him through this process. And I really appreciate that. But Katie will be on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on Katie Moonchild's World. And Sonia will be on Friday on Coffee Chat Oracle's channel. Plus, during the whole week at, I think it's 8 and 9 a.m. all week long, there are, well, it's 9 o'clock, I think, all week long. People are doing, like, on Annie Bear's channel, on Jules's channel, and on Diana's channel, they're doing meditation. So I'll make sure I put that in the description below so that you guys can check them out too, because their meditation tribe is actually pretty freaking cool. So if you're looking for a group of people to interact with and to meditate with and to pray with, definitely go check them out. Okay. All right. So anyways, have a great day. I love you guys. Take care. Thanks for everything. Bye-bye. 4, 3,